The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how bad. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I have Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag and fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me.
Here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man that we got it all day.
Still with that wrist control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Put me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the
Busy
roof,
round
no. If I do
second.
fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band. I'ma run it back. You give me the chance. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ. I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands. I'ma run it back.
I don't have any mic either.
I hear you. You want to switch me?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on in to the Deej Experience Sports Stream live from the Lou-Hanna Athletics Sports Complex, Lou-Hanna Athletic Complex here in Corry, Piaa. It is softball day, and we're here alongside me is Mr. Sam Fisher, and Also, we have Mr. Dewey Hurd on the main camera and the book. He'll be keeping track of my stats because my stats are somehow always wrong. But that's okay. That's why I brought him in. He knows the sport well enough to back me up. And also on the field here in just a few short minutes, we'll have Mr. Marshall Morris on the Elwood National Forge field cam.
Yeah, there it is.
Field cam.
Yeah, Marshall does a nice job for us, and I'm excited for him to get out here as softball action's getting ready to begin here, Scott.
Sam, I'm going to go through here in a minute. I want you to turn that box around and make sure everything's plugged in the back for Dewey's headset, because I'm going to bring him in here periodically throughout the day as we'll get to our weather report before we get into our pregame, brought to you by Box It and Lock It. Today's weather looking pretty good for the most part. 65 degrees come opening pitch here in about 10 minutes. We have feels like 64 out there. There's a slight chance of rain at 15%. Not much of a breeze. I forgot to update the wind on there, but it's a light breeze, Dewey. I wouldn't call it anything that's going to make an effect on the game. Should be a nice, decent day today for softball.
Yeah, the weather's not going to blow your hat off your head or anything like that, but it's definitely noticeable out there, but really shouldn't come to effect much.
All right, well, monitor one, Sam. As Sam's going to plug your ears in, it came unplugged because we were going to take the headsets to Northwestern, and I realized I had two in the box. So
There you go.
there you go. Let's get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show, brought to you by Nick Heil and the gang at Box It and Lock It. Thank you to Nick Heil.
We're good.
It's indoor climate-controlled storage, or it's mobile storage. They'll bring you a box for you to store your home or business stuff. Give them a call today at 855-450-3990 or visit them online at www.boxitandlockit.com. And with that, let's get into our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success. And today I've got flush the last game, get back to error-free ball. So many errors in that game against Northwestern. You match that up with tough pitching from Zoe Johnson at Northwestern. You got to flush it, forget about it, get back to playing Beaver ball, eliminate your errors today.
Yeah, just I always like to say don't give them any extras. Make them earn everything that they get out there, and then when they give you an extra at bat or they give you an extra out here or there, you got to make that pay dividends. So absolutely flush that last game, put it behind you. Take it for what it was and learn from your errors that you had there, but you can't dwell on it, and you just got to focus on the game at hand here today.
Step 2, Sam, I've got swing the bats early and often. We didn't have a whole lot of hits because of that great pitching against Northwestern. It just seemed like we were off that game. Today's the day you got to find a way to get the bats connecting with the ball again.
Right, and see, that is going to lead us into our next one, but, it is very important for these Beavers to just get on base, right, because they can make other teams pay with that aggressive base running. We have a lot of girls who are very athletic, very fast, and they're coached very well, so they know exactly when to push the envelope and they know when not to. So when the bats are rolling, Scott, it's very hard to stop this Beaver team.
And that rolls us right into step 3, get on base and get back to that aggressive running. Listen, you can't force the other team to make mistakes if you don't have base runners. It's that simple. And we didn't have base runners in Northwestern.
Right.
So it was like it was just the game just fell off, and I think the girls are going to bring it back tonight and get back to the basics and really try and put this one home here against the Braves tonight.
Yeah, and I do think that it's important for the Beavers to, get back at home, as they were on the road out there in Northwestern. It's not necessarily a close drive or anything. So now you have all your fans behind you. It feels like everything, is going to start to go back to normal here. Northwestern did have a very, very good pitcher. So get those bats rolling early and often, get back to the aggressive base running, and then get back to the mistake-free ball. And it should be a pretty good day today.
That'll take me to today's Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, and we don't have we don't have pitchers yet for this year. We're
Peyton
still waiting
McRae
on
is
the
not on
pitchers,
there.
and Peyton McRae is long since gone.
She's
so
gone.
as soon as we get the pitchers, we'll get to that graphic. But the Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game today, in a game like we had against Northwestern, I'm looking for a return of strong pitching today. Give me Braylon Gertie today. She struggled against Northwestern a little bit. Didn't have a whole lot of help behind her. The defense was committing all kinds of errors. And it's no secret. And I talked to Coach Chip before the game, and I'm like, Chip, I've not seen our softball team make that many mistakes in a game in a long, long time. He says, yeah, it was just an off day. He says, we'll get back at it today, though. So, and I'm expecting Braylon Gertie to really have a nice return game here today, finding that strike zone early and just settling in and be that Corry pitcher that we all know she is.
Right, and, she is going to be the catalyst here for the Beavers, just to start off on the right foot. If we can get a couple Rossbacker strikeouts early and often, then, you're not asking your field to do as much. And they didn't come off of their best game last time out, as we, were kind of speaking on that. And so, if you can get momentum rolling early, make their job a little bit easier, this should be a pretty good day here for the Beavers. And I think that Braylon Gertie's going to have to basically start off on the right foot.
Well, we'll see what comes to. Coming up next week for the Lady Beavers, there'll be a doubleheader on Monday, as this will be our last game this week. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off for the Easter weekend. Happy Easter to everybody out there. We invite you to come to Harvest Church, or we invite you to come to Crossroads Fellowship Church, or we invite you to come to Relevant Church, one of our 3 church sponsors this year. We're happy to have you in either of the buildings and enjoy Easter with us wherever you may be. Always great to have support from your local churches. A lot of the kids attend these churches, and we'd like to wish everybody a happy Easter from our church family and everybody out there. So if you feel the need to hit a church Sunday morning, we invite you to any of the 3 there that sponsor us and let them know we sent you. And we're so thankful for all our sponsors here, as we've got a lot of the key businesses all around town that get on here and sponsor us every single year. And for more information on our sponsors, you can visit us online at deegeexperience.com/sponsors. That'll take you to a list of all our sponsors. You click on their logo, it'll take you right to their website, and you can browse their service and goods and all that kind of stuff. And we're so thankful for each and every one of them, and wouldn't be here without them. So we got the meeting down there at home plate, and this is kind of a important game. It's not a region game, but it's one of them games where you can get that momentum back that you lost. And I think
you get into this game here, and if those errors start to resurface, they're going to have to find a way to snuff them out and get it corrected immediately, and don't let it just a snowball on them. They're going to have to find a way to regroup themselves on the fly and continue to move forward.
Indeed. And it's a lot easier said than done, right? I mean,
I'm just saying,
sometimes when you bug bites you, it's hard to get rid of.
You have that game that you just can't find a rhythm, can't find your groove, and then you get into the next game in the next couple of days, and the same thing starts all over again. So you got to find a way to snip it in the bud and get back to playing Beaver softball, and not completely error-free, but to a minimum, and make the other team earn every base that they get.
Well, there you have it. As warming it up in the middle is Braylon Gertie. And before we get rolling here, I want to thank our 5 Spotlight sponsors. I want to thank Bracken Funeral Home, Casey's Express, Sawyer Builders, Peace Bee, and LeadCom Corry Memorial Hospital are today's 5 Spotlight sponsors. Thank you to each and every one of you out there. And we're getting ready to let it rip here at the Luhanna Athletic Complex, where the Beavers hosting the Iroquois Braves. The Braves come in 1-1 on the year, I believe, and the Beavers 2-1 on the season. And It's early yet, but boy, oh boy, is it a gorgeous day here at the complex today.
Yeah, at work earlier, I was kept on looking at my phone periodically to see if I was going to get that message that the game was going to be postponed. But the weather did clear up, and it dried up, and we're here at the ballpark, just behind the football stadium here in Corry, and we're ready to have some softball action here.
So here we go as the throw comes in, and we get ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. They can help you get through that Medicare maze. Contact Beth, Patty, and the gang at Fox Family Insurance for all your Medicare and Medicaid needs. And here we go, leading things off as we'll get to the Jay Gill starting lineups here at the edge of the first inning, in between the first inning here. As leading off for the Iroquois Braves is Addison Lewis. The catcher today, followed by Isabella Neves, who is...
There's that Knives.
Neves?
Knives?
Neves. I don't know. If I'm wrong,
Sam
I
needs to do a better job of getting the roster there.
see.
He needs the
Let me see.
pronunciations and everything.
Hey, hold on. Which one is it?
Clipboard hanging onto it and all.
Neves. Yeah, I'm not very good with pronouncing words.
So here's Lewis at the plate. Isabella and Karina Reichert will be the top three here. As that first pitch missed for ball one. Lewis southpaw for the Iroquois Braves. This one swung on and missed. And for Lewis, you know, Sam, the bat looked a little slow. She's got to get around a little quicker on that. And for Gertie, just find your stride here early. That one catches the riverbank on the outside edge for strike two.
Got her.
And that one is a Rossbacker strikeout. Got her looking.
First pitch with the ball, then she came back with 3 strikes in a row, got the Rossbacker strikeout, and there's one away.
Isabella. I'm going to go with Nevis.
Nevis? There's a silent I in there, I think.
Could be. I don't know. I could be
be.
wrong. If I'm wrong, folks, feel free to message us on Facebook, and I'll try and get it straightened out before the end of the game. As Isabella's going to pop this one up. And the catch is made behind the dish. Great play from Moats. 2 away.
Yeah, Scott, that's a great job. Just, you know, getting the helmet off, turning around, finding the ball, tracking it, and getting the second out, which now the Iroquois Braves are going to need some 2-out magic.
Karina Reichert at the plate here, the shortstop. As Gertie winds and fires, this one fouled back into the backstop. Be a 0-1 count.
How about the start that Gertie's had so far? Just, you know, started off with the ball and has continued to just throw strikes ever since. That one hit to third.
Play made. Nice stretch from Reagan Kemp. And that'll retire the side as we'll get to our Jay Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. 0-0 after the top of the first. We'll start with the visiting Braves. Addison Lewis behind the dish. Isabella Nevis at the second base pad. At shortstop, it's Karina Reichert. In the circle, it's Rihanna Donahue. Over on the third base bag, Miranda Kaiser. Out there in center field is Kylie Miller. Madeline Frick is on the first base bag. Brandy Reichert out in left field. And in right field, it's Jamie Reichert. And that is your Jay Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups for the Braves. For the Beavers, the home squad today, Sid Minio will be first up at the second base bag. Jazzy Bridgham out in left field. Mara Goodwill, the center fielder. Ava Taylor will be over on the hot corner. Allison Yetzer at shortstop. Reagan Kemp on the first base bag. Rachel Motes behind the dish. Braylon Gertie in the circle, and Molly Irwin out in right field. And that is your J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups.
Yeah, Scott, and I can't help but notice that on the Iroquois side of things, they have 3 Reicherts out there. So, not sure what the relation is, but, it seems
Coach's
like
kids.
Coach's kids.
That's
all
what I'm
right, there
guessing.
it is. Yeah, I mean,
Nieces, nephews, they all have the same name, so.
yeah, it's a big contribution to the team when you can get all 3 of them in the batting lineup and out there in the field. So, we're getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Brought to you by J.H. Napa Auto Parts.
Dewey, you want to help me out here for a bit?
Sure. Minio's going to step in here for the Beavers as we have Donahue in the circle for the Braves. And she's going to wind it up, fire it home. And Minio quickly fouls it down the third base side for strike 1. And that would be a UTEX Body Shop foul ball.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, Dewey. Haven't had to do it so far, but I got that one in there. And, yeah, first pitch that comes in, she looks at it, likes it, and swings.
Donahue fires in again, and that'll be inside for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Minio being a good hitter, picks up that ball and quickly decides if she wants to swing or not, so she can get her timing done. That pitch missed inside as well for ball 2. 2-1 now. As Donahue back to work in the circle here. And she's working quickly. She'll rock and fire again. Minio gets underneath it, pops it up to second base. And the second baseman slides over and makes the catch, and that's 1 away.
Yeah, it's a quick out here for the Iroquois Braves, which they will take that. And coming up to the plate is going to be Jaslyn Bridgham.
Left fielder. So see if that good at-bat there by Minio gets the Beavers going as Bridgham fouls off that first pitch. Another UTEX Body Shop foul ball. Reminiscent of Minio's at-bat. Starting off with a foul ball and then working a couple of balls in there before she popped up. Bridgham looking for something to drive to the outfield here. And she come up empty on that swing. As the ball got by the catcher, went to the backstop. She's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, in the hole indeed, Dewey. And, it just looks like a completely different pace that the ball is coming in compared to what Northwestern was doing out there. So they're going to have to adjust to that speed.
Puts it to second base, and once more, second baseman's right there. Johnny on the spot. It's a 4-3 put out, and there's 2 away. Next up is going to be Mara Goodwill. See if she can get back into her power swing that she has. She'll settle in the top of the batter's box here. Takes a high pitch there, but it's a called strike, and she's in the hole 0-1.
Yeah, Mara Goodwill's not necessarily looking for those higher ones to swing at. We already know she can hit it out of the park.
And that was up just a tick more. And it'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you notice how much more she cheats up in the batter's box compared to her friends.
Got underneath that one, driving it out the left field. And it's dropped by the center fielder. And Mara Goodwill's going to round second and head towards third. And she'll be in there standing up. As she'll reach on the E8. Little Beavers showing a little 2-out magic of their own here. as that will bring Taylor to the plate. Now, I don't know what the discussion is, but the coach is out here talking to the home plate umpire. She had her piece, and she'll head back to the dugout.
So here's Ava Taylor, who, by the way, was the only one to get a hit in that Northwestern game, and rips this one up the middle. And that's going to be an RBI single, and it's bobbled. She'll turn and look at second, and now she'll head to second.
Well, she'll force the issue.
Little
Got herself in a
play
pickle
here.
and to throw it away.
And she is in there safe. So Ava Taylor, she had a good rip at Northwestern and plugs this one right up Broadway.
With a Casey's Express base hit, an RBI single, and that will extend the inning for the Beavers.
1-0. Beavers on the board here in the Casey's Express first inning of action. And the first pitch up the Yetzer is up high. And a 1-0 count here for Allie as get that Elwood National Forge field cam is making its way around, and it'll get set up, give you a good look in at the batter as Taylor's going to go on that wild pitch.
Well, here comes that relentless pressure that the Beavers can apply. They got the first run home, and it was from an error, and now another error. Wild pitch has put the runner into scoring position. Yetzer sits with a 2-0 count here.
Here's the pitch. That went up high. And another ball here to Yutz. And Sam, we talked about it. The ability for the Beavers when they have base runners to apply pressure is pretty much their game, and that's going to be ball 4, and it's going to put runners at first and second. So then that's the problem in Northwestern, right, Sam? I mean, we didn't have base runners.
Right, and now it looks like a completely different story, and is happening with 2 outs on the board.
Here we go. As Donahue throws a pitch in there, and that first pitch into Kemp is in there for a strike. Donahue winds it up. And that one misses. 1-1 the count. Dewey, we've seen it over the years, especially the last 2 seasons. What is it? Corry just has an abundance of athletic kids as of late.
Well, they've had some hit down the right field line, going to be hook and foul just inside the fence. As we were saying, a lot of good athletes out there for the last couple of years and good competition. Iron sharpens iron. They make each other better.
This one up the middle, got through, a little worm burner, and that's going to bring 1 run in. And it's going to set up runners at second and third.
And that's just great base running by Kemp. As soon as that ball was thrown to third, she took off right from first to second.
That's going to bring Taylor into score, and the Beavers lead at 2-0 here in the Casey's Express first inning of play.
J.H. Napa Auto Parts.
It is indeed J.H. Napa Auto Parts, as KC's does
it's not.
singles,
It
right?
is the J.H. Napa Auto Parts first inning.
Right, yeah.
Right. Casey's Express base hit.
Yes.
But you were saying
Single.
first inning.
Did I say first inning?
Yeah, you
Or did I say single?
You said first inning.
I don't know. Either way, I need a nap.
Either way,
we
call
got
it
some
what you
great
want.
sponsors no matter what you say. KC's is a base hit.
I don't know. Here's a fly ball out the left over the head. That's going to bounce all the way to the fence. And a great hit from Rachel Motes. It's a 2 RBI double.
A Sawyer Builders double indeed, and the Beavers needed that one, Scott, just to, add a little bit more to that lead. And, they had 2 quick outs that were hit to the second baseman, and you know, now they're with some 2-out magic getting rolling.
Nobody bottles 2-out magic like the Corry Beavers. First pitch up high here for a ball. As this is Gertie. B-Gert, Bray, whatever you want to call her. That one bounces in the dirt, and the catcher loses track of it.
Moats takes off, gets to third, but she did a little dance on the way over there.
Did a little Deion Sanders, as I like to call it, a little prime time.
I think she kind of tripped is what happened.
I think she went to stop herself, and then she kept on going because she knew she needed to keep going.
Fly ball to first base, and that's going to land in the foul territory, but inside the fence. And Beavers get a little break there as Gertie will head back with a 2-1 count. Donahue wind and fire. That one up high, and that's going to be a run scored on a wild pitch from Moats.
They have a Gibbs Automotive timeout on the field.
I don't know what I'm thinking here, but Casey's Express first single. And J.H. Napa Auto Parts.
You had me all confused at what you were talking about because I knew what was up.
I don't know. Here's the pitch. This one driven out to left field. And Gertie with a nice knock there gets herself a Casey's Express single.
Atta boy.
I'll get it right. I told you. I used all my good stuff up before the game. So I was just plugging numbers and players into the Iroquois roster in our graphic, and I nailed them all somehow.
Magically,
and,
yeah.
Well, that's the retribution of nailing it like that. You butcher everything else. As Lucy Hasbrook's going to come in and pinch run for Gertie at first base.
Yeah, it's going to bring Irwin to the plate. Southpaw Molly Irwin. And it would not surprise me if Hasbrook just took off and went.
Well, Irwin is the number 9 batter in the lineup for the Beavers as they pushed all the way through. And that is upstairs for ball 2. 2-0.
Donahue's going to wind and fire. That one up high as well. And they throw, and Hasbrook going to turn second and run all the way to third on the overthrow. And there it is again. Great base running by the Beavers.
Well,
they are lethal when they get on the pads.
You force the issue, and if you're going to force them into making a play, you've got to make the play, and the Braves come up empty on that.
This one, little poke swing, and that's going to be scooped, and the play made at first. So Irwin
hits into a 4-3 put out for the third out.
I was getting there. I'm going to throw you out the window.
I'm just going to let you go.
We got 3 headsets on today, boys.
That's the end of the first inning, brought to you by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. 5-0, Beavers lead it. We'll be back with the top of the second when we come back.
Cafaro's Custom Butchering is a family-owned business located in Sugar Grove, PA. Established in 1959, Cafaro strives to meet all your butchering and meat processing needs. With a combined 55 years of meat cutting experience, Cafaro's crew provides the complete butchering experience in their fully inspected USDA facility. From hauling your animals, walking you through the ordering process with personalized cutting instructions, to processing, packaging, and freezing, Cafaro's does it all. Don't raise your own animals? Cafaro's can provide you with locally sourced beef and pork. Check out their retail freezer trade, ground beef and steaks, pork sausage, bacon, chops, and chicken. Look them up on their Facebook page at Cafaro's Custom Butchering LLC for weekly specials, or for more information, give them a call at 814-489-7844.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Sam Fisher with you as Dewey Hurd is on main camera and scorebook, and Marshall Morris on the Elwood National Forge field cam as it's Donahue, the pitcher, leading things off here for the Braves in the top of the second inning. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Here's Gertie. Steps to the rubber, winds and fires. And that one is a ball.
Yeah, Braylon Gertie hasn't had much trouble so far finding the strike zone. That one just appeared to be maybe a little bit high, but right in that riverbank as she wants it.
That one in there catches the edge for a strike, evens it up in a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That one misses for a ball, 2-1. Ryan Donahue dug in. Here's the pitch from Gertie, and that one's spun down to Minio at second. Makes the scoop for the 4-3 put out. And one away here in the top of the second inning.
Had some pretty good camera work down there, Scott, from Marshall on the Elwood National Forge field cam. Had that action all captured, and so here we go with 1 out away.
So it's Kaiser. First pitch takes it for strike one. Beautiful weather here today in Corry, PA. Don't get to say that very often, Sam, but I imagine it's still a little damper, somewhat slick out there. So it did rain earlier today, but this field drains extremely, extremely fast. But there's still got to be some kind of wetness to it. You know what I mean?
Right, and it is ideal when you're playing on turf. You know, it can, drain much easier. And I will say that the UV index is 3 today, so it's not going to be sunburn weather or nothing like that.
Won't be long, and we'll be breaking out the coconut oil.
Oh yeah,
that one swung on and missed, and that is a Rossbacher strikeout, number 2 on the day for Braylon Gertie, and that'll bring Kylie Miller to the plate, the center fielder for the Braves. And the Beavers looking for another 3 up, 3 down. Bray fires low at the knees for a ball. Gertie rocks it back. Here's the pitch. This one bloopered, and that's going to get over in the Bermuda Triangle. And that's a nicely placed base hit for Kylie Miller.
Yeah, had a nice swing on that. Was able to drop that right behind the second base bag in front of the center fielder, and nobody was able to get there in time. So that should be Iroquois' first hit and maybe a little bit of 2-out magic.
Gertie winds it up. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there from Gertie as Madeline Frick swung all the way through that. This one popped up, and it's playable. Taylor tracks it and makes the play at the fence for the 3rd out. And that'll do it for the top of the second inning, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. Beavers with the lead, 5-0 when we come back on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing healthcare in Erie. LECOM Health, whole person care for a lifetime.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
And welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream, where the Corry Beavers are back on the sticks here in the bottom of the second inning. Brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. They currently have a 5-0 lead. And we're right back to the top of the order here with Sid Mineo, Jazzy Bridgham, and Mara Goodwill up next here for the Beavers.
Yeah, that's going to be good news for the Beavers because I know that they like the days whenever they can go through the batting order pretty quickly.
Mineo watches the first one go by for a strike.
Yeah, that one definitely painted the outside of the strike zone.
Pitch comes in, cranked right to third, and the throw is in time. On the 5-3 put out, nice throw there from Taylor. Or pardon me. I'm calling our players now, throwing our own players out. It's going to be one of them days. It's Kaiser. One of them days, fellas, I'm telling you. I'm excited for the weekend, excited for Easter weekend as Bridgham dug in, the lefty here.
Some of these pass balls, Scott, I know that they're, this one isn't going to hurt them, but, kind of, could spell trouble here for the Braves. If the Beavers end up getting runners on base, we know that they love to be aggressive.
And this one fouled down the first base line. We'll reset and do it again. 1-1 to Jazzy Bridgham. Donahue will wind it up. Here's the pitch. Bridgham watches that go up high for a ball. 2-1 the count. Mark Goodwill on deck. Here's the pitch. That went up high and pulled down by the catcher, and 3-1 the count. Green lamp lit here. Here's Donahue. Fires it, swung on and missed. And that'll full up the count here. It's a Mons Merch payoff pitch.
There it is, Mons Merch. A shout out to them. They got their first shout out, and it's not Mons Mitch, if you didn't know.
Hey, that was like 3 games ago.
I just had to bring it up.
Bridgham drives this. What a snag by this second baseman. A line drive, and handling that one was Isabella. Scooped that thing before it hit the ground. A great play for the Braves.
Yeah, she just got her glove underneath that, and I don't think I'll be able to have time to show it on the Dynasty Construction replay, but great grab.
High fly ball, way back, going, gone! Her fourth Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run of the year. Mara Goodwill strikes again.
Well, Scott, I think that she's getting used to this. Wow. Unbelievable.
Mara Goodwill with her fourth home run in as many games for the Beavers. Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital homer, and here comes Ava Taylor, who had a blistering single up the middle her last time at bat. Here's a pitch. This one a high fly ball way back. Going, gone! Over the left field fence. It's back-to-back jacks. This one from Ava Taylor with a Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run.
Back-to-back home runs, Scott. And I'm getting work here on the scoreboard for sure.
And we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout. They're going to come out and have a little chit-chat here, try and settle Donahue down here, or let her know, hey, it's okay, it's just a game. Let's get our head back in it and see if we can start getting some strikes on these Beavers. Right now, it's a hitting parade over the left field fence with Allison Yetzer on deck. Boy, back-to-back jacks here. First one from Goodwill, and the second one from Ava Taylor, her first of the year. And Beavers pouring it on right now. 7-0 here in the bottom of the second inning, brought to you by Epiphany's Emporium. What do you think?
It's just you have to throw strikes, but you don't need to put it right down the middle of the plate. But the Beavers are just getting great contact and putting, that's the sixth hit of the day for the Beavers, as they've done all the damage with 2 outs on the board, even in the first inning. All the runs scoring on 2 outs. So no let up until you get that third out.
Well, Sam, and we talk about all the time, that's why you want to use them riverbanks to your aid. Don't put it out right over the plate.
Right.
First pitch in here to Yetzer is a strike.
Yeah, they definitely need to make some kind of adjustment. If you can, paint the inside corner, then absolutely do that. Don't just give them something easy to swing on, as that one is called a ball.
Moves the count to 1-1 here to Yetz. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. A good healthy cut there. Yetzer comes up empty.
Yetzer walked on her first at-bat back in the first, Scott, on 4 straight pitches. So having to work a little harder at it this time.
And came around and scored.
Yeah, with a 1-2 count here.
Oh, and a Rossbacker strikeout. So after a pair of home runs, Donahue brings it back, and it's a Rossbacker ring-up. That'll do it for the second inning of play. We'll be back with the Cafaros Custom Butchering third inning. Beavers up 7-0 when we come back.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Sam Fisher with Dewey Hurd on camera and helping me keep book here, making sure I'm on cue. And we got Marshall Morris on the Elwood National Forge field cam. As Braylon Gertie will get sent to pitch to the bottom of the order, it's Brandy Reichard, followed by Jamie Reichard, and then we'll turn around to the top with Addison Lewis. First at bat today for Brandy, and it's a strike one to get us started here in the top of the Cafaros Custom Butchering third. Here's Gertie. Winds and fires. That one low for a ball. Evens the count up at 1-1.
Braylon Gertie so far throwing outstanding. She's been able to get in the strike zone, has a couple Rossbacker strikeouts to her name, and she'll look to keep adding to it.
It's only given up one hit so far. That one's tipped foul, and it'll bring the count to 1-2.
You know, Scott, I mean, I just think that, like, yeah, the speed, you know, it is important, but for Braylon Gertie right now, just being able to place it exactly where she wants, you know, not giving them anything easy, and, you know, she's making them second guess if it's a strike or a ball, so.
Slowed that one right down on the changeup, and it's a Rossbacker strikeout. Number 3 on the day for Gertie. Reichard seen that up high and almost wanted it, but holds off for a ball.
Almost went after the cheeseburger, you're saying, Scott?
With everything. Didn't like the onions, so thought, nah, I ain't going to take it.
Right,
Or in your case, pickles for whatever reason.
Pickles, you know, maybe forgot one of the burgers.
Here's the pitch, or didn't have any.
Right.
Second pitch misses, 2-0. Is the count here to Jamie Reichard. On deck is the top of the order with Addison Lewis. As Reichard dug in and awaits, here's the windup from Gertie. That one's in there for a called strike. Moves the count to 2-1.
Good job from Gertie, just being able to avoid the 3-0 count. So now you can battle back.
Swung on and missed, and that'll even the count. 2-2.
I was thinking the same thing, Sam. That 2-0 count, the next pitch was pivotal in that at-bat, or this at-bat, and she's worked it back to a 2-2 count now.
Here's the pitch. That one right down center street, and another Rossbacker strikeout. Backward K in the book, and that'll do it. For the bottom of the order, we go to Addison Lewis now. 2 outs on the board on 2 Rossbacker strikeouts. Gertie's got 4 total on the day now, starting to heat up. That one fouled back into the backstop. The count will go 0-1 to start off Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis was the first Rossbacker strikeout on the day for Gertie. Got her looking back in the first as she led things off. Struck her out on a 1-2 count.
Gertie rocks and delivers. Slowed that one down, and that one's fouled up over the backstop again, and a no 2 count now. As Gertie looking to strike out the side. Bray toes the rubber, takes a long look in. Here's the pitch. That one popped up and over to the batting cages, out of play. We'll reset and do it again at 0-2. Here's Gertie. Steps 2. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss, and a Rossbacher strikeout will retire the side 3 straight. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 3rd when we come back right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Up next for the Beavers, it's Kemp, Moats, and Gertie when we come back.
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet. Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
Here we go.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we're in the bottom of the Cafaro's Custom Butchering 3rd inning, and Reagan Kemp will lead things off, followed by Rachel Moats, Braylon Gertie, and if needed, Molly Irwin. Last time up, Reagan Kemp had a single back in the 1st and came around and scored.
They played Gerard.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. I didn't hear you say
The
that.
last game, I said Gerard, and then you kind of shrugged your shoulders and
I didn't hear it.
shooed me away like a fly.
Yeah, well, when that Gerard batter walked or got down to first base, she rounded towards second with the pitcher in the circle, and that's why she got called out.
Okay. Well, that's nice to know. First pitch here to Rico. We hopped in a DeLorean and went back a couple games. That one's low for a ball. 2 straight balls here to Kemp.
Yeah, that one was definitely a close one. Almost caught the inside corner, but the umpire calls a ball, and now it's 2-0 count.
This one smashed to short, scooped up. Here's the throw, and the 6-3 putout is 1 away. Good chuck over there from Karina Reichert. That's going to bring up Moats to the plate. Moats had a nice double last time. Came around and scored back in the 1st. And that one misses up high for a ball. Donahue fires that one low for a ball. Brings the count to 2-0. Donahue fires. This one's dribbled. Gets through 2 players. And Moats is going to be on board with a base hit.
What are we calling that one?
A base hit.
Error?
An infield hit, a Casey's Express single.
Yes. That, what he said, I'm not even going to try. Here's the pitch to Gertie. That one up high for a ball. And 1 away, 1 on first. Gertie steps in. As Donahue winds it up, This one, dribbler right back to her. Makes a one-hop throw from her belly on the ground and gets the pick off.
That's incredible.
That is the probably awkwardest 1-3 put on I think I've seen, do.
Well, she knows she's got limited amount of time to get that out, as the Beavers run well as a team. So she figured, I ain't going to have time to get up, step, and throw. We're just going to wing it here from the belly, and gets the force out at first.
Nice play there. This one flared to second and caught. And that'll do it for the third inning on the F4. And the Iroquois Braves hold the Beavers off the board here in the third. We head to the top of the fourth. Brought to you by K&E Surveyors when we come back on the DJ Experience Sports Stream. 7-0. Beavers lead it.
Our mission at Elwood National Forge is to use our metallurgy know-how to provide critical materials and engineered solutions. Why do we do it? Because we care about making an impact on the industries we serve. We care about our team members, their quality of life, and their safety. We care about providing the highest quality steel to support our mission-critical customers. From hard target penetrators, land-based ordnance, and shipbuilding to power generation, oil and gas, and heavy industrial. At Elwood National Forge, hard work is what we do. Our sense of purpose is why we do it. Come join the team today by going to our job board and find your future career. Elwood National Forge. Results delivered the right way. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com. And welcome back in here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream here at the Luhanna Athletic Complex, where the Beavers have a 7-0 lead over the Iroquois Braves. And for the Braves, the next three up is going to be Isabella Neves, Karina Reichard, and Ryan Donahue. So here's Isabella at the plate. First pitch, this one fouled off. We'll reset, do it again at 0-1. Bray fires. Swung on and missed, and an 0-2 count. Gertie keeps chugging right along here.
Yeah, Scott, just business as usual for her, and I don't know if my numbers are correct. Dewey, you can fact check me, but I think I have one hit so far for Iroquois.
You're correct.
Here's Gertie. That one misses for a ball. 1-2 goes the count.
I got the Braves with one hit. They have 2 errors, no runs. And the Beavers with 7 runs and 7 hits and no errors.
Yep, I think I was just one off on the errors there, but yeah.
Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacker strikeout. And it's one away here in the top of the fourth inning. Gertie with 4 straight strikeouts. Rossbacker strikeouts, ringing them up.
4 straight strikeouts, yeah, and I think that's, 6 on the day now as well?
Correct.
Here's Gertie, first offer to Reichert. That one's up high for a ball. Here's Gertie. Fires in that one in there. Delayed strike call, but got it nonetheless. And it'll even the count up here, 1-1. As Gertie winds it up. This one fouled back over the backstop. And it'll be a 1-2 count here to Karina Reichert. Hit into a 5-3 putout back in the first inning. Officially 0 for 1 on the day. Gertie winds it up. And this one, lollipopped. Yetzer gets called up by Goodwill, and there is Mara Goodwill again, screaming in from center field and making a great diving play.
Wow, what an outstanding grab. And see, with the way that she had caught the ball when she dove, she was able to actually, not even get her glove like underneath it. She actually dove out and like front hand grabbed it, which is even more impressive. And so, Mara Goodwill is just a kid who loves ball.
Another great get. Back to live action here. This one shot the short, and a 6-3 put out. Another 3 up and 3 down. No mercy from the Beavers here on defense. They have a 7-0 lead, and we will head to the bottom of the K&E Saberayers' 4th inning of action. Due up for the Beavers. Top of the order, Minio, Bridgham, and Goodwill when we come back.
Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU has accounts for all your needs like checking, savings, youth accounts, business accounts, money market, CDs, IRAs, and HSAs with rates that work for you. They have unbeatable loan rates for auto, mortgage, signature, line of credit, and business loans. They have you covered. Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, and 315 Main Street in Spartansburg. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender. Membership eligibility required.
And welcome back in here to the Luhanna Athletic Complex on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Live, whether you're on DeejExperience.com, on YouTube, on Facebook, on the NFHS Network, or on Twitch, wherever you're watching from. Welcome aboard as we start the bottom of the 4th inning. The Beavers up 7-0. And they'll be at the top of the order here with Sid Minio leading us off. Sid 0 for 2 on the day, so she is due here. Popped up to second, and this one a fly ball out to center field, and it's over the center fielder's glove. She'll turn second, looking for a triple out of it, and she will slide in safely. A leadoff triple for Sid Minio.
Oh, she got all the bat on that one. First pitch swinging, and she'll stand on third with nobody out.
Yeah, it helps when you can swing the bat like that, and then you also have the speed that Minio has, and so there was no question. She was going to third as soon as she had hit that one over the center fielder's glove.
Jaslyn Bridgham up next, also 0 for 2 and due. And it looked like Jazzy's going to do a little slap hitting here.
She's hit both balls to the second baseman her first 2 at-bats, a 4-3 put out her first time, and lined out her second time, as that second baseman's played a nice game here for the Braves.
Sure has. Bridgham cranks this one up the middle to short. Scoops made. And it is going to be a base hit. Boy, she beat that one out and gets the RBI for her trouble.
Yeah, KC's Express infield hit yet again for the Beavers.
And here comes the ever-dangerous Mara Goodwill. Watches that first one go by for strike one. Goodwill got on by an E8 back in the first, came around and scored, and then hit that home run back here in the second inning. 0-1 here. Boy, she was going after that too, and Coach Williams had to do a little cha-cha to get out of the way of that thing. So Goodwill's going to have to protect now, 0-2 the count here. An 8-0 lead for the Beavers after that corner bar and grill run scored from Minio. And remember here, that one's a ball, and off to second goes Bridgham. Took a look at third and said, I think I'll stay right here. So Bridgham with that speed, a stolen base, 2 more runs, and it'll be ball game.
Well, we got to get to the 5th.
Oh, the 5th inning. That's correct.
Yeah, right.
God, we're still in the 4th. This one, towering foul ball out of play off the visitor dugout. Boy, Goodwill's just going after it right now.
Yeah, and I will say this. I mean, I heard from my older sister, Davia, that they don't do too much film or anything like that, you know, with varsity softball. But, you know, if you're going to play the Beavers, you know, you better do your homework with Mara Goodwill.
Former third baseman.
Yeah, Davia, yep.
I remember.
Yep, and I know that she played
number
out in
5.
in the outfield as well. So she
Don't ask me how I remember all this, because that seems like
like 9 years
Coon's
ago.
age ago.
Yeah.
Like, that was a long time ago.
Towards your beginning, Scott.
Yeah, it was. It was actually a first year.
Oh.
And that one is a Rossbacker strikeout.
Well, lined out to short.
Or lined out to
third
short.
base.
I thought I heard him say strike.
No, it was lined out to the. She got a hit, but she lined out to third baseman for the first out.
Well, I'm glad you've seen it because
One away
I
with
was,
the Burns Garage out of the inning.
I was fiddling here. I was reminiscing about my first year of softball coverage.
Yeah, you know, I just had to do that to you, Scott. You know, I had to.
Go park the DeLorean, get back to the present day, focus on the game at hand.
Well, here's Taylor, 2 for 2 on the day. The single back in the first, a home run back in the second with 2 runs scored. Taylor sitting here with a 2-0 count. This one chopped foul. Make it 2-1 now is Taylor. Dug back in. Here's Donahue. Toes to rubber. Will wind it up. Swung on and missed. And that's going to advance Bridgham to third as the ball gets away from the catcher there. And a 2-2 count with 1 away and a runner at third. Beavers threatening to put another tally on the board here. Swung on and missed, dropped third strike, and off there is good, but that's going to score Bridgham. So a strikeout for Taylor, but it brings Bridgham home. And up next is Allison Yetzer. As blue dusts off the plate, we'll get set to go again. 9-0 the Beaver lead.
Yeah, Scott, 2 outs on the board, and we know that the Beavers aren't afraid of 2 outs at all.
Up high to Yetzer for ball 1.
And you know, like I had mentioned that Mara Goodwill, you know, you have to do your homework on her, but really though, it's all of these Beavers. They can all hit, and that's just the truth.
Not only can they hit, but they can force you to pitch to them as well. They're not
Right.
going to get up there and swing at junk. You have to put the ball close to the strike zone, and if you do that, they do
Line
that.
drive right down the third base line, and Yetzer with her first hit of the day.
Another KC's Express base hit for the Beavs as the 2-out magic continues here for them.
I'll bring Rico to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Hit into a 6-3 back in the third and had a single back in the first with a run scored. And Kemp puts this just over the shortstop. Another base hit, and here we go again. Somebody uncorked the bottle of two-out magic, and the Beavers have runners on first and second. And that's going to bring up Moats to the plate, 2 for 2 on the day. Single back in the third with a double back in the first and a run scored. Moats dug in. Here's Donahue with a pitch. That one in the dirt, and that one's going to get by the catcher. And the runners advance to second and third. Here we go again.
Yeah, and the Beavers are going to be looking for at least one more run here, see if they can, play well in the field in the top of the fifth.
Donahue winds and fires up high for a ball.
They just apply so much pressure, and I know that the pitchers going up against the Beavers, they have to feel it.
2-0 the count. This one plugged right back.
Whoa.
And this is playing with fire here as they're going to go. And they got her out. And they're going to call her safe for obstruction. So Yetzer is going to score.
Oh my! I mean, you just have to know where to go with the ball there. Pitcher had time to decide where the forced outs were and went home, and that's not where the forced out was.
So the run scores, and both runners advance to third and second on the play with the fielder's choice. Moat safely aboard.
And this one's a dribbler. This time they do throw to first, and they get the out. But that could come back to bite the Braves here if they don't get a run in the fifth inning. 10-0 is the lead. Braves down to their last 3 outs unless they can get a run here to extend this game. We'll be back right here on the DJ Experience Sports Stream.
Hi everybody, Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club. Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. Scott Lockwood, Sammy Fisher with Dewey Hurd and Marshall Morris bringing you today's action as we're going to lead it off with Miranda Kaiser. And Braves down to their last 3 outs here unless they can get a run on the board. And all that with Braylon Gertie pitching fairly well today. Has strike 1 on the board here. 6 total strikeouts on the day so far for Gertie. That one's low for a ball. 1-1 is the count to Kaiser. You know what time it is here, Dew? It's WrestleMania season.
Oh, is it?
It is. We're getting close.
How did I miss that on my calendar?
I don't know. That went in there for a called strike. You know, I thought I could sway you.
Sorry.
It's just not there, I guess.
Maybe this year can be the year, Scott. Maybe we can get everybody together.
I don't know. Sam, if you want to come over, you can. Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacker strikeout is number 7 on the day for Gertie.
Unreal. Braylon Gertie pitching very, very well.
Well, and this is why, I chose her as today's spotlight player of the game, because when you have a bad game, good players usually find a way to shake it off and come back, and Gertie has done just that here today. As this one is a strike as well. Gertie winds and fires, bunt shown, and this one goes foul.
A Bracken Funeral Home bunt attempt there. Goes foul.
And an 0-2 count, so this probably shouldn't be a bunt.
Right. Yeah, I don't imagine that the coach is gonna advise her to bunt now with 2 strikes on the board.
Miller, the lone batter for the Braves with a hit.
That went up high for a ball. 1-2 is the count, 1 away. Beavers with a 10-0 lead. And again, the Braves have to score to extend this game. Here's Gertie. Fires that one foul back. We'll reset and do it again at 1-2.
I think maybe she might have helped Braylon Gertie a little bit there. The pitch seemed a little bit up high, but give all credit to Gertie there in the circle, just making them second guess. And when you have 2 strikes, these batters are gonna have to go out swinging.
She'll rock back and fire this one, and that one hits the dirt, and that'll even up the count. 2-2 here. So Monday, you have a baseball game over at Columbus Field as the Eisenhower Knights come in.
Yes.
That game's set to start at 4:30, I believe.
I'll have to look at the schedule. I thought maybe it was 4 o'clock, but
it could be 4. Swung on and missed, and a Rossbacker strikeout, and that is 2 away.
getting back to your point that the Braves have to score this inning, not only do they have to score this inning, then in the bottom of the fifth, they have to hold the Beavers off of the scoreboard, or at least less than what they put up on the scoreboard in this inning. So they really got their work cut out for them.
Well, right now the Braves need some two-out magic, and they need to get it started here with Madeline Frick. For the Beavers, Gertie gets her to pop up, going right to Kemp, and that's the ball game. On an F3 in 5 innings, the Beavers do away with the Iroquois Braves 10-0. And with that, we'll head to our P2 Paving post-game report, brought to you by P2 Paving. Let P2 pave for you. Give them a call today for residential and commercial asphalt paving for free estimates. Give them a call at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. And with that, Mr. Hurd, as you're calculating your scorebook over there, what do we got?
Well, we'll start with the Braves. They ended up with no runs, 1 hit, no walks, 3 errors, and 8 strikeouts on the day. As we flip the stat line over to the Beavers, they had a whopping 11 hits, 2 of them being Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home runs that were back-to-back. Back in the second inning as the Beavers broke it open. They had 1 walk on the day, no errors, and just 2 strikeouts on the day.
All right. Well, let's get to it. The Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game. And you know what, for this one, I'm sorry, but I'm not going Mara Goodwill.
Okay.
Can't go Mara Goodwill today because Ava Taylor hit a one out of the park as well. Back there in the second inning, right after Mara hit one out, Ava Taylor said, anything you can do, I can do better. And back-to-back home run jacks. The Healthy Smiles offensive play of the game today going to Ava Taylor. And with that, let's go with the defense play of the game, brought to you by the new Kitchen Village out on Route 6.
Back in the 4th inning with 1 out on the board and a kind of a line drive over the top, a pop-up line drive going into center field. And Mara Goodwill got on the freight train, tooted the horn, put the gates down, and she come on with the lights flashing saying, I got it. And she dove for it and made the nice diving catch in center field there as she was coming into the infield for the second out in that fourth inning, and that's our New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game.
All right, and that'll take us to today's game-changing play of the game, brought to you by the Education and Training Center at the University of Pitt-Titusville. Sam, what do you got for me?
Well, Scott, I mean, that's a tough one. Can I pass that one on to Dewey? Because it looks like he has it already.
Well, Sammy and I talked about it.
Yeah.
It was a 2-0 count back in the third inning on the number 9 hitter with the top of the order coming up on deck. And we said something about it right then and there,
Yes.
Sam, that was kind of a pivotal point in that at-bat, pivotal point in the game, really, as Gertie came back, got the strikeout in that at-bat, and then she followed it up with 2 more after that as she strung 4 strikeouts in a row right there, and that's kind of the pivotal point of the game. Beavers able to keep them off of the base paths and get the strike totals to go up, and Gertie did a nice job inside the circle, and that's kind of the Pitt-Titusville University of Pitt-Titusville game-changing play of the game was that at-bat right there. She was in the hole 2-0, come back and got the strikeout and piled a couple more on right after it.
All right, that'll take us to today's Corry Chevrolet player of the game. And for me, it's all about 17 in the middle. As Braylon Gertie come back from a rough go at it at Northwestern. Tallies 8 strikeouts on the day, allowed only 1 hit, and had a shutout to boot.
No walks, too.
And no walks.
No walks.
I think she had two counts that were 2-2. She wasn't even. There was no three ball counts at all today. She was hitting strikes.
She
was throwing
business.
strikes. She was. As soon as she stepped in the circle, she was like, "Okay, girls, you're playing defense because I'm throwing strikes. If they put it in play, I'm counting on you to make the outs."
Well, got the job done. A 10-0 shutout. Braylon Gertie, your Corry Chevrolet player of the game for today. And that's going to take us to the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award. And I'll throw an option out there, Dewey. You tell me what you think. But I'm going with Isabella Neves, I believe is the last name. The second baseman made a couple great grabs for Iroquois today.
Yeah, she made all 3 putouts in the first inning. A pop-up to start it, a 4-3 putout right after it on the 1-2 hitters, and then a 4-3 putout at the number 9 hitter to end the inning. But then in the second inning, she had another nice catch, a line out for a second out of that inning. And then she had another one back in the third inning, another line out, as she continued to play strong defense for the Braves here today. Unable to get on board, but did a nice job defensively for the Braves, and kind of kept the Beavers at bay at times with some nice glove work in the field.
And Dewey, who had the 1 hit for the
That was
Braves?
Miller. Miller had the lone hit for the Braves here today. The number 6 hitter, number 16 center fielder. She went 1 for 2 on the day, but just a 1-hit ball game here by the Beavers. So nice effort here by the Beavers.
So with that, the Beavers victorious, 10-0. We'll step aside. We'll get you set up for JV action right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. It's the Beavers, it's the Braves when we come back. And welcome back in here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. We've got some JV softball action coming at you. Dewey Hurd on the call with Sam Fisher. Take it away, guys. Should be a good one for the Beavers.
Yeah, as we just waiting to get things going here. Leading off for the Iroquois Braves is going to be number 3, Frick, followed by Reichert and Harmon. Frick is going to be inside the circle as Kemp fires it in there for called strike.
And Dewey, I love watching Kemp pitch. She has the southpaw pitch, which, as we've talked about on numerous occasions, it just throws off the batters.
Dribbled to second. Going to have to recover and cannot. That's going to be an E4 as Frick's going to get aboard.
Yeah, so second pitch was swung on, hit to the second base, and now, Beavers have to deal with a runner here on first.
Got to bring Reichert to the plate. She'll be the starting shortstop. Looking to bunt her over, pulls it back, takes ball 1. Kemp fires it in there, gets it back to a 1-1 count on a called strike.
Yeah, and this JV team has been doing really well as of late. I know that they got themselves in a very close one down in Northwestern.
Called strike there as well. Sam pushes count to 1-2 now.
Yeah, so now we can assume that the bunt is out of the picture, and she's going to be swinging away here.
Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's one away. That'll bring Harmon to the plate for the Braves. She'll be at third base on defense. And that first pitch to Harmon is down low for ball 1.
And it's just so impressive to me how early and often these pitchers are able to, get ready and find the strike zone. And as that one was thrown for a ball, it was extremely close.
Kevin comes right back with a strike here, Sam. Eves the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kemp fires it in there. And it's fouled down the first base side. You take the body shot foul ball, pushing the count to 1-2. Hit to second. It'll be a 4-3 put out. It'll advance the runner down to second. But there's 2 away now.
Well, and as you know, you could have tried to get the out there at second, but I am okay with getting the sure throw there to first. Now you have 2 outs on the board, and you're close to finishing off this inning.
Absolutely. Fishbean comes to the plate. And she takes a called strike on that first pitch. Swung through that one, and she's in the hole quickly, 0-2. Kemp fires again, and it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got her looking, and that will do it for the first inning. They get 1 hit, but leave her stranded or they get on board with an error, but they leave her stranded on the base pads. We'll head to the bottom of the first in a scoreless game. Be back right after this.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you.
And welcome back here to the DG Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher in the middle of some JV action here. Bottom of the first, brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Also, we got Marshall Morris down on the Elwood National Forge field camera. And Scott Lockwood on the main camera up here in the booth. And leading off for the Beavers here in the bottom of the first is Baker. She takes down low for ball one. And that second pitch is a little high. So she's seen both ends of the spectrum there, low and high.
Right now, she just got to correct it and try to balance it out, get it in the middle.
Well, she climbed the ladder even more on that one. Over the top of the catcher, right to the backstop, and it's a 3-0 count to the leadoff batter, Baker. And you know what happens when the Beavers get base runners, Sam?
Yeah, and you don't want to put them on the base pads here.
Baker down the left field line over to left fielder. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Baker around first, heading into second. She won't stop there as she'll truck on into third base, and she'll keep on going.
Home.
Chip sends her home, and it's going to be a stand-up inside the park. Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital home run to lead things off here in the bottom of the first.
Wow. and just like that, we have our first run, and it looked like there would be a potential walk here, and instead we got an inside the park home run. So
Dine steps in now and takes it up high for ball one. As her at bat starts here, Sam.
Yeah, Dine is a dangerous hitter as well.
Got on and lifted it into shallow left field, going back as a shortstop, can't come up with it. And Dine's going to stretch it into a double. And the throw gets away from the second baseman. Good job there by the first baseman to get over there and get it corralled. So Dine in with a Sawyer Builder double.
Yeah, and honestly, she probably could have taken that 1-3 if she, had seen where the ball was. And either way, a stand-up double is pretty amazing as there's still no outs on the board.
Ball gets by the catcher. And Dine very eagerly takes third base. So nobody out. 1 run in already. Corner Bar and Grill run. Hasbrook at the dish as she takes upstairs for ball 2. That's just rough. You come in first batter, you have a 3-0 count, and she hits one to the fence. And that's going to get by the catcher, and here comes a run in from third. Uncontested, Dine gets in there, and it is quickly 2-0.
Corner Bar and Grill run.
A Corner Bar and Grill run, as Scott pointed out. Thank you to the Corner Bar and Grill.
Hasbrook with a 3-0 count as she fouls that into the backstop off her fists. You take body shot foul ball. She'll settle back into the box here. Base pad's empty, but she gets an RBI for got underneath that, lifts it high in the air, and it's popped up and caught by the pitcher. And that will be one away.
And that feels like a pretty big out, doesn't it, Dewey? You know, you just let 2 runs go in there, and now you get your first out. You know, tell everybody to relax out there and see if they can get rolling.
Kemp swinging at the first pitch, pops up again. Deja vu to the pitcher, and there's quickly 2 outs here on back-to-back pitches. That'll bring Lily Kent to the plate. She'll look to extend the inning as the Beavers have played with a little 2-out magic. Catcher tries to slide over and get in front of that pitch, but it gets by her to the backstop for ball 1. Frick fires it in there. It's a little upstairs for ball 2.
Yeah, I mean, still waiting for Frick to kind of settle in there in the circle. You know, we've seen her out there in the varsity matchup. That one was swung on and missed. But, yeah, you know, still waiting on her to kind of get settled in there. But right now with 2 outs already at hand, you know, it's definitely going to help the cause for her.
It's upstairs for ball 3, pushing the count to 3-1 here. I know it's early on in the game, but if I'm a coach for the Beavers, I say make sure we're being disciplined in the box, as Kent will get a Crossroads Fellowship walk to extend the inning. And that'll bring up Vanderschaff.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so dangerous getting the Beavers with base runners, and we've seen a couple pass balls already. So, you know, looking for the aggressive base running here.
That pitch inside for ball 1. That's upstairs for ball 2. Well, if anything, Sam, the balls are getting down. They're not as high as they were previously in the inning, so Frick's trying to dial it down.
Right.
Hit toward third, gobbled up, throw to second. Well, a little bit of a high throw. It gets off the second baseman's glove. That's Fields. And Kent rounds second and heads to third on the throwing error.
Yeah, I mean, second baseman had got there in time, just didn't quite corral it. You know, the throw to her was maybe a little bit high, but either way hit the glove, and she wasn't able to get that third out. So that's what they'll be looking for here.
That'll bring Stover to the plate for the Beavers. Working with a 2-out magic with runners on the corners. And Vanderschaff will sashay down to second. Uncontested. So runners in scoring position, second and third now.
I like that, Dewey.
Sashay?
Yes.
That gets low. Kent's going to come in from third. Vanderschaff down to third from second. And a 2-0 count on Stover as the Beavers continue to force the issue here.
Yeah.
Another corner bar and grill run crosses home plate, making it 3-0. And that gets by the catcher again. And Vanderschaff is going to stay at third. A 3-0 count on Stover.
That may be the first time I've seen the Beavers played a little bit more conservative there. You know, could have sent.
Well, I think Frick got out of the circle rather quickly on that pass ball.
Yeah.
To get herself into position to prevent that from happening. And that's lined into left field. It's going to be another KC's Express base hit. And Stover on her way to second. A stand-up Sawyer Builders double. And that will score Vanderschaff from third.
So the hidden parade continues here in the bottom of the first inning, and Yeah, I mean, right now it just kind of feels like, you know, the two-out magic, that's exactly where they want to be.
Inside to Gantz for ball 1. Beavers just continue to apply the pressure.
Oh, hit by the pitch.
And that's HBP, as Gantz did try to get out of the way of it, but it caught her in the back of the leg. And sometimes that can knot up the calf.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not good.
Yeah, if I was hit by a pitch, even though I'm 21, Dewey, I still feel like I would be put out of commission for at least a week.
You would lay down on the ground and roll around, writhing in pain.
Exactly.
Hodak steps in as she takes ball 1.
Ball 4.
And we have a Jim's Automotive timeout on the field as the coach is going to come into the circle and talk to Frick.
Well, we'll take this time to remind you guys that coming up, happy Easter weekend. Everybody off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We return to action on the sports stream on Monday with a 2-pack for you as the Corry Beavers baseball team hosts the Eisenhower Knights. That game is either 4 or 4:30. I think that one might be at 4 o'clock. But Dewey, you'll have the coverage on that. And then the Beavers softball team will have another tester as they welcome in the Union City Bears to the Lou Hanna Athletic Complex. So that one should be a good one as well.
Yeah, looking forward to that contest as the Bears a stout team in the region or in the area. I don't know if they're in the Beavers region or not, but
no, either way,
it'll be a good test for them.
Yeah, either way, we all love the Route 6 rivalry in every single sport, and the Union City Bears, they definitely take pride in their softball team. They always have, and so, yeah, you know, it's going to be a good one.
So they will end the Jim's Automotive timeout, keep Frick in the circle, and that will leave Hodak at the home plate with a 1-0 count. And that's going to go to the backstop, and the Beavers are going to advance to second and third, Sam, as again they just keep continuing to apply pressure.
Yeah, and you know, you just want to be able to force them into making those mistakes, right? You know, get those runners on base and force them to have to make the plays necessary. And so here we are now with 3 balls and no strikes.
I think she got a little piece of that one, fouled it off, so the runners will stay put at second and third. Hodak, the number 9 hitter in the Beavers lineup, so Baker awaiting on deck as Hodak fouls that one off again. Another UTEX body shot foul ball, and that's going to give us a full count, Sam, and we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch coming.
Yeah, first one of the JV game, and see which way it goes.
Hodak fouls it away, so we'll do it again with another Mons Merch payoff pitch coming.
Maybe another turning point here, Dewey, with runners in scoring position, but the Iroquois Braves can get out of this with a strikeout.
There's a swing and a miss. And she's going to throw to first, and she can't. She got it on the bounce to record the strikeout, and that will end the inning. Beavers score 4, and we'll head to the top of the second with the Beavers out in front 4-0. So we'll be back right after this.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, PA inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher, Scott Lockwood, and Marshall Morris. Got the whole crew here today as we are ready to get into our Epiphany's Emporium second inning. And leading off is going to be Foley for the Braves, the catcher, as she fouls off that first pitch for strike one.
Yeah, so the Beavers so far getting off to a pretty hot start here, and they'll look to continue that here in the top of the second while we see Kemp just, giving some of these batters a tough time here throwing that left-handed pitch.
Popped up towards short. Can't make the catch, and no throw to first. Going to be an infield hit for the Braves, their first hit of the day.
Great hit, and also, a good job not trying to make the throw down to first. I mean, I know that sometimes it can be tempting. You want to test the arm, but it wasn't needed, and we got a time.
Yeah, we got Jim's Automotive, and we're going to have a courtesy runner, as Foley is the catcher. So we'll have a pinch runner come in for the Braves. And I'm looking for a number. And she's got a sweatshirt on.
Got a sweatshirt on, you better believe it. And I don't actually think it's that cold, but, whatever makes you feel comfortable, right?
That'll bring Fields to the plate for the Braves. Swings through that first pitch for strike one. She's sporting double zeros. Don't see that very often.
No, not at all.
Fields playing second base for the Braves as she fouls that off first base side. You take body shot foul ball, put her in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, kind of got out to that pitch, a little bit late, made the swing late rather, and hit that one foul.
Lifted to short and made the catch for the first Vern's Garage out of the inning. Keeping the runner at first. That'll bring Klett to the plate. Klett is a left fielder for the Braves. Takes down low, ball one, throw down to first. Not in time, gets away from the first baseman. And a throw over to second, not in time, and that'll allow the runner to advance.
And that's just good awareness by the Braves, just, knowing that ball was thrown over the first base bag, and you were able to advance to second. So Beavers going to have to tighten that up a little bit here, but they got one out.
Klett swings through that pitch to even a count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, just like the first inning, the Braves get a runner down to second. We'll see if the Beavers can work with that pressure as Klett swings through that one as well for strike 2, 1-2 now.
Yeah, swung maybe a little bit late there on that one, and he said 1-2 is the count.
It's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got her looking. And that's the second Vern's Garage out of the inning.
Pretty big Ross Becker strikeout. You got 2 on the board now, and there is a runner at second, so you got to keep that in mind.
Dribbled down the first base side. It rolls foul as Kent will pick it up in foul territory. Keffer is the batter for the Braves. Right fielder.
I mean, I hate to just say this every single time that Scott does the camera, but wow. He is just awesome.
Keffer in the hole, 0-2 now. Kemp rocks and fires, and it's another Rosbecker strikeout to end the inning. Braves get a runner and stranded on second. We'll head to the bottom of the second with the Beavers out in front, 4-0 still after an inning and a half. Be back right after this.
We think Rossbacker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
I always knew the person I wanted to be, but I didn't know how to do that. And this place teaches me how to, like, not only become that person, but like somebody that I didn't even think I could become. And now I understand why other people do this, like work for here, give back, volunteer. It's because this place gives so much.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher and Scott Lockwood up here in the booth. Down on the field on the Elwood National Forge field camera is Marshall Morris. And Baker leading off for a second time here today in the second inning. Takes down low for ball one. Sam, I'm glad you asked what she did in the first inning. She hit one into play on a 3-0 count just like that. As that rolls all the way to the fence, and she's going to have, well, if she doesn't stop at second, she's going to go all the way to third. Throw comes in and gets by to third baseman. She'll stand there on third with a leadoff Peace Be at the Hive triple.
Incredible running, and also another great hit. And yeah, I mean, I am glad to see her kind of, keep it safe there at third, because you already know that you have a bunch of outs to mess with. So
Dine comes up swinging at the first pitch, fouls it back into the backstop for strike one.
Balls that get hit in the outfield, make sure you're alternating between me and the runner.
Dine swings and misses at the second pitch. She comes up empty. She's in the hole 0-2 now. Frickle wind and fire. And swinging through it is Dine. She's down on a Rossbecker strikeout for the first out. I believe that's the second K on the day for Frick. And she struck out Hodak in the bottom of the first to end the inning.
Yeah, I mean, and it is safe to say that she's kind of settling in a little bit more there in the circle. As we saw there in the first inning, there was a bunch of wild pitches. Some of them were pass balls, and it looks like she's finding that groove here in the circle.
Getting settled, and just as we say that, she uncorks a wild pitch, and that run comes in from third. That'll even the count at 1-1 strike on Lucy Hasbrook. But once again, she gets an RBI standing in the batter's box.
Yeah, maybe that could have been a little bit of my fault, Dewey.
Swung on and come up empty. Frick will come set and fire in the circle. And Hasbrook gets a hold of it, sends it down the left field line. Just over the line.
Ooh.
It was within a bat length of the line. Just the wrong side of the line.
Yeah, and if that one landed fair, then that would have been bad news for the Braves. But luckily,
because Lucy was already at first base when that ball landed.
Oh, yeah.
She would have been rounding. And she takes that inside to even a count out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Frick hung on to that one just a tad bit.
Oh. I think I had it as a full count.
I do have it as a full count, and that's why Hasbrook's going to come back down and pick up that bat again, as she's got one more pitch to work with. I don't know who told her to go down to first. She's like...
Yeah, she did. She wanted that. She did.
So we'll have a Munsmerch payoff pitch. It swung on, not caught, but they'll finish the strikeout down at first base. And there's 2 away. Stepping in now is Kemp. Macy Kemp. See if she can help herself out from the batter's box from her pitching position. Takes upstairs with ball 1. Popped up to the pitcher her last time up, swinging at the first pitch. Staying disciplined here. Taking the first 2 pitches up high. Getting herself a good hitter's count, 2-0.
Yeah, Dewey, left-handed pitcher and left-handed batter as well.
No, Frick is right-handed.
No, I'm talking about Kemp.
Kemp, left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter.
Yeah, and, you know, it's, I mean, I don't know if that's her actual dominant hand, but either way, that's 4 straight balls.
And that will be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And ironically, that's just the 3rd walk on the day. So Frick really not giving up extra bases or extra base runners with the erratic pitching, but she's settled in. And she's forcing the Beavers to put the ball in play. She misses outside to Kent here with ball 1. Kent walked her last time up.
Yeah, now this is where Frick has to be careful, you know, because you can't allow those pass balls to become a normalcy.
Kemp quickly down to second, even though the catcher stopped that ball. It didn't get by her, but she didn't come up with it cleanly. It was laid in at her feet, and she didn't recover it well enough to make a throw down to second. So give Kemp a stolen base. And a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. As Kent swings through that pitch, pushing the count to 2-1. And a delayed steal has Kemp over to third.
Yeah, right in scoring position with 2 outs. So we'll see if the magic continues here, and could be another turning point.
And that's upstairs to Kent, so it's a 3-1 count now. And she belts that foul down the third base side. And that's going to full up the count. We'll have a Munsmerch payoff pitch upcoming with a full count. Kent getting her at-bats at due as she's had 2 long at-bats here. And she got struck out looking there to end the inning. Rosbecker strikeout. And Beavers get 1 more run here. And we'll head to the top of the 3rd. Beavers lead now is 5-0 after 2 complete.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Top of the Cafaros Custom Butchering third inning. Beavers out on the field on defense. Braves up coming to bat. Leading off is going to be, get the right lineup here. It's going to be the bottom of the order, Reichert. The center fielder is going to lead things off for the Braves. Then back to the top of the order with Frick and Reichert. Just so you know, Sam, there's 3 Reicherts on the team.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are playing in the JV game.
Okay, so yeah, we had 3 of them playing in the varsity matchup, and I believe that they are related somehow to the coach.
I would get that's the rumor.
That is the rumor, but I can neither confirm nor deny that accusation.
We do know Kemp's in the circle for the Beavers, and she's putting strikes in there. Out in front of Reichert, 0-1. And puts it 0-2 now. Yep. Reichert playing center field for the Braves. Batting in the number 9 spot. Back to the top of the order. Frick on deck, awaiting. And softly hit into foul territory. UTEG's body shot foul ball. So we'll reset, do it again with an 0-2 count. And it's a Rosbecker strikeout. Got her looking. And there's one away. Burns Garage out. Back to the top of the order. Braves will go through the lineup for the second time. Frick reached on an E4 her first time up as she hit it to Gantz at second base, and she was unable to come up with it. And she takes a called strike there in this at-bat.
And the strikes just keep on rolling here for Kemp.
She keeps it up there, Sam. Got her in the whole 0-2 here. Frick a little late on that swing. It's another Rosbecker strikeout on 3 straight pitches, and there's 2 away.
Wow, Dewey. You know, I think that Kemp has somewhere to be today. I don't know if she has any plans, but, you know, it always feels like every time that she pitches, you know, she's pitching it with authority and she's placing it exactly where she wants. So, you know, it's going to be tough for the Braves to try to battle back in this. Another swing and miss. So 0-1 goes the count.
That's Reichert, the shortstop, batting here for the second time. Struck out her first time on a 1-2 count, and a late swing there has got her in the whole 0-2. As Kemp is piled up to 4 strikeouts in a row here. And she's just a machine out there in the circle. Her mechanics are good. She's in rhythm, and she's repeating her motion. Ooh. And that was just a tick low.
Yeah, just a little bit low, but you know, that's exactly what you want to do here with a 0-2 count. You know, give them something to think about for sure.
Well, Reichert gets a little piece of it to stay alive with a 1-2 count. And this is going to be the 5th pitch in this at-bat, Sam, and it's going to be the longest at-bat any Brave has had here today.
Wow.
Or so far in this game.
So far, seriously.
Hit the third. Gobbled up. It's a 5-3 put out, and that will do it here in the third. As the Braves are unable to push any runs across, score remains 5-0 in favor of the home team. We'll be back with a few words from some of our sponsors on the Deeds Experience.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support. Located at 130 North Center Street, Casey's Express has all your favorite tasty treats. From fresh burgers right off the grill made to your liking to their famous wood-fired pizzas, Casey's is your hometown spot for all your good eats. But more importantly, they've got them super delicious cold treats too. Ice cream of all kinds, including your favorite sundaes and milkshakes to that birthday ice cream cake, Casey's has it all. Don't have time to stop? Order online at www.caseysexpresstogo.com. Casey's Express, it's so good.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. We got Scott Lockwood on the main camera. We got Marshall Morris on the Elwood National Forge field camera down there in center field, and Sammy Fisher on the switch. And you got the babbler, Dewey Hurd, on the play-by-play.
You just called yourself the babbler?
The babbler.
Big time yapper you are, huh,
Babbling
Dewey?
is an understatement.
Having some fun here. Bottom of the third. Brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And Sam leading off for the Beavers should be Vanderschaff, who reached on a fielder's choice, her only time up back in the first. On that funky play at home plate.
Oh, yeah.
That scored a run. That probably should have been the end of the inning. And we have a new pitcher.
I was going to say, I know I sent us in a little bit early, but...
Carney and Ruth pitching change here. And it's Richard. Reichert.
It's one of them.
Well, it's not the center fielder because she's still out in center field. 6 was the shortstop. Is she still at 6? No, it looks like 4's over there.
Yeah, we don't have a number for this Reichert, but maybe...
No, 4 is Richard Reichert. So the third Reichert. I'd have to pull my book out from the varsity game, see if I can get that one. But
yeah, process of elimination, Dewey.
Yeah. My book's right there. Wow.
Busting out the iPad, trying to get an APB on who this pitcher is.
Karina. Karina, number 9, Reichert.
All right. Well, glad that we got that one situated here.
Trying to see if did Frick go somewhere else on the field, or did she just go to the bench? She was number 3, I believe.
Was number 3. I can't see her in the field.
Vanderschaft takes inside for ball 1. as she leads things off here, bottom of the third. And that's down low as well for ball 2. 2-0.
I mean, it is tough because I do feel like Frick was, getting going a little bit. And so now Reichert is going to have to come in and try to get going here early.
Well, and too, it's one of those things, it's JV, right? So you're trying to work some of these younger pitchers in. And
well, a 4-pitch Crossroads Fellowship walk has a leadoff runner aboard in Vanderschaff. And that'll bring Stover to the plate. And she had a Sawyer Builders double her first time up. And it's down low and through the catcher, and down to second goes Vanderschaff. Give Vanderschaff the stolen base on the pass ball. And that pitch upstairs for ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, so 6 straight balls here, just trying to get in the rhythm, right?
Lifted into foul ground for baseman's over there, makes the put out, or makes the catch, and there's one away.
Good job tracking that one. Doesn't look like she has any sunglasses on, so maybe had to fight with the sun a little bit for that ball, and she did.
That's Harmon over there at third. So 1 out here in the bottom of the third, runner on second, and Gant swinging away here. Put that into UTEG's body shot foul territory for strike 1. Gantz was hit by a pitch her only time up before. Takes down low for ball 1. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. And Vanderschaff over to third on the play. A little delayed steal there. As again, the Beavers continue to apply pressure. Gantz a little out in front of that, puts it over the top of her own dugout, foul. 1 and 2 is the count on her. And that's roped right down the line.
Wow.
And that's going to roll all the way to the fence, around first, heading towards second. Gantz not slowing down. And she'll trug into third. The throw is wide. And that's going to roll all the way to home. Another Piece B at the Hive triple for the Beavers here today in the JV game. And that's a RBI triple.
Yeah, and Charlie was definitely, she was motivated to get that triple, and so now you bring a runner home. Score is now 6-0. 1 out on the board.
And Hodak, the number 9 batter, up the bat. So potentially can turn it over to the top of the order. She swings through that first pitch for strike 1. Reichert will rock and fire. And that's going to be lifted to second base. And Fields makes a nice catch for the second out. We'll call that a line out to second base.
Yeah, and she's celebrating a little bit, as it was a very important out for them, just to try to hold that runner off in scoring position. And so 2 outs, and again, another big at-bat.
Brings the top of the order. Baker back up to the batter's box here. And she swings at the first pitch, and it's a UTEG's body shot foul ball. And she'll be in a hole 0-1. So, again, Beavers have a runner in scoring position. Need some 2-out magic. And that's put into left field and just over the top of the shortstop, Reichert. And it would be another Casey's Express single for the Beavers. And another run will be in.
popped it up right over the shortstop, found the open hole, and get yourself a single out of that. So, the hits keep on rolling, and I think that I forgot to add those up on my total. So, again, you're going to have to help me, but
Sammy,
I can't be too far off. I mean, it's got to be like 6, something like that, but I'll check with you after the break.
That'll bring Dine to the plate. And it's a called strike on the outside corner. I think Blue might have some place to go.
I mean, you might have a good point there. It definitely was outside corner.
And quickly in the hole, Dine 0-2. After that, you take body shot foul ball. The Beavers are comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, Sam. We've seen it all day long. They constantly put the ball into play.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what it is that kind of gives them that kind of confidence to just go out with 2 outs. And, it doesn't matter where runners are. They just hit so well.
Again, another foul ball there from Dine. As the Beavers just continually get to see the ball well, and they're getting a good chunk of the barrel on that ball. And more times than not, it's going into fair territory here.
Dewey, the sun has to be doing something
it's getting low on the horizon.
Yeah. Yeah, because Reichert, every time that she's trying to catch that ball, she doesn't have any sunglasses on or anything like that, but
well, you can see the center fielder. You can see how long the shadow is behind her.
Yeah.
Reichert in center field there. That's a swing and a miss. That was a caught 3rd strike, and that is a Rosbecker strikeout. And that should do it for the 3rd inning here. Beavers get 2 more, add to their total, and it is 7-0 after 3 complete. We'll be back right after this.
The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher on the switcher, Scott Lockwood over here on the main camera, and Marshall Morris down there on the Elwood National Forge field camera. Again, the whole crew out in action here tonight. Kemp in the circle, and guess what, Sam? She's pumping strikes in there.
Yeah, for sure. First pitch thrown in there, getting them swinging, and that's just what she does. When she's in that groove, she's very hard to get out of there.
Oh, what a nice play! Oh, say off the glove, nearly a catch there by our shortstop. But it wiggles out of the glove and falls to the ground. It'll be an infield hit for the Braves.
Dewey, I think that we need to have the NFL rules like the possession thing, because I feel like, she took like 2 steps and then it just came out. Can I challenge it? I don't know.
Well, they quickly snow-coned right out of the glove as Fishbean steps in here. Takes ball 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong sport. I'm still looking for a red challenge flag, and I'm not getting it.
Kemp just keeps on pumping away there. Comes right back with a called strike and evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed there. comes up empty for a 1-2 count. And it's a Rossbecker strikeout for the first out of the inning. As Macy came right at her, got her swinging, and there's one away. That was a good shot there, showing how low that sun is getting.
Yeah, for sure.
And she is looking right into it, that home plate. And she just continues to find the strike zone. As Foley comes to the plate, and in the hole quickly, 0-1.
You know, Dewey, I have a feeling that Kemp can do this with her eyes closed. I don't know. It just kind of feels like, you know, she doesn't quite need to see it.
That's a fair ball. And a good play at third base for the 5-3 putout. That advances a runner down to second. But that is the second out of the inning as well. So 2 away now. Runner in scoring position as Fields will come up to bat. Nice play there by Baker at third. As Fields has a discussion with her third base coach, trying to get this run in from second. But it's going to take a well-placed ball in the outfield to do that.
Right. Yeah, because your goal here is to get some form of a base hit with 2 outs on the board. So got to be able to advance base runners and get on base.
And Kemp low and outside with that first pitch. And Fields fouls that second pitch off to even it at 1-1. Don't know about you, Sam, but you're probably in the same boat as me. Don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I don't have any work tomorrow. I have the day off, so it's a good feeling.
Kemp missing down low with ball 2, 2-1.
Actually, I am meeting with Scott tomorrow, you know. So definitely I'm not working, but
just at the bottom of the zone there, 3-1 now, and that might be the first 3-ball count on the night for Kemp. I don't see another one on my scoreboard anywhere. And she comes right back to full it up, and we will have a Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming.
That's where Scott would normally say, as the batter, you have the green light with that 3-1 count. You know, if you like it, just swing away, and obviously fell in the strike zone.
Fouled off or fought off by Fields. A UTEG's body shot foul ball. So we will reset it, do it all over again with another Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming because the count is still full. And again, fouled off first base side, so we'll do it again. We get another Mons Merch payoff pitch up coming.
Mons Merch now starting to get some love, and you know, unfortunately for Mons Merch, I don't know if they're going to be getting much love in this JV game because Kemp has been insane, so you know, hasn't really been getting to a full count much.
And that's going to be upstairs. It's going to be a Crossroads Fellowship walk. I think that's the first walk of the game here for Kemp. And that's going to put runners on first and second now as Klett will come to the plate. Klett struck out on a 1-2 count back in the second. And Kemp comes right back at her here. Right out of the gate here with this at-bat with a called strike. And with the sun kind of going in behind some clouds here, Kemp's going to take advantage of it and work quickly here. And a late swing by Klett will put her in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, it definitely was a late swing, and I would even argue that it was kind of high. You know, could have trusted her first decision and maybe let off on that one.
It's a Rossbecker strikeout. Got her looking to end the inning. So Kemp comes right back after the Crossroads Fellowship walk and strikes out the next batter to end it. And the Braves stay scoreless through 3.5. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning, which was brought to us by K&E Surveyors right after a few words from some of our sponsors.
The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope, peace, and purpose found in Jesus. For authentic worship, compassionate service, and a genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Jesus Christ and share His love with the world. Crossroads now offers 2 Sunday services starting at 9 a.m. and at 10:45 a.m. Children and youth care are provided complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22.
And all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
And welcome back here to the DH Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Sammy Fisher and Scott Lockwood and Marshall Morris. We have a full crew here tonight. Reichert in the circle, getting warmed up here. The bottom of the K&E Surveyors 4th inning. Beavers could get 3 more runs this here, Sam, and the Braves will be down to the last 3 outs at the top of the 5th. If they're not able to score, that would be a 10-run rule.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of looks similar to how the varsity game shook out. So
Hasbrook will lead things off here. Takes outside with ball 1. Hasbrook 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out her last time up back in the 2nd, and should get a Casey's Express base hit as that rolls into the opposite field, into right field. And she is safely aboard with a base hit. The 7th hit on the day for the JV squad, as they had 7 hits, 7 runs, and 2 errors.
Yeah, pretty efficient day for sure.
Kemp steps in. I believe she took ball 1 on that first pitch.
Yeah, I believe so too.
And that's nice and tight on the inside of the zone, but not enough for a strike, so it's 2-0. Popped up into left field and just foul. So you take body shot foul ball, pushes the count to 2-1. And the Braves are lucky that was a foul ball as they were throwing it around.
Yeah.
Because Lucy was just itching to get down to second there.
Right.
That's going to go to the backstop, and there goes Hasbrook down to second. On the pass ball, so a 3-1 count for Kemp. A great hitter's count. She's looking to get a hold of something to drive here. And that's bounced in there for ball 4. It'll be a Crossroads Fellowship walk as Hasbrook heads over to third.
Yeah, it gives a great big smile as she knows there's no outs on the board, and
she was safely in there on 2 feet. And no stumble, no trip, no staggering. She just got in there cleanly. And Kemp all the way down to second already. So she didn't even stop at first base. Went right on down to second. As Lily Kent steps in here, swinging at the first pitch. She's in the hole 0-1. Put into play right back to the pitcher. And they got the runner kind of caught in a pickle here. Hasbrook, as she dances around, she's going to get back into third, and everybody's going to be safe on the fielder's choice.
Wow, unbelievable.
So Kent put it into play, and Hasbrook nearly got picked off at third base, got in a pickle, but was able to work his way back in. And it looked like everybody did their job. And that'll bring up Vanderschaff, who walked her last time up. She's scored twice, and she reached on a fielder's choice back in the first, walked her last time. And she swings through the first pitch for strike 1.
Dewey, on a play like that, I mean, I understand that, you want to get that leadoff runner and protect yourself from giving up a run, but, I mean, are you looking to get a guaranteed out somewhere and then maybe make that throw home, or are you just holding the runner at third?
Well, when the pitcher gets the ball, they got to look right at the runner.
Yeah.
And that runner was down the line too far for the pitcher to be comfortable with turning and throwing to first, because then absolutely the run's going to head home. So she decided to try to get her back to the base, and was a nice little Casey's Express single, and the left fielder boots the ball, but she gets it in quickly, and it looks like a 2-run score on the play. And that's going to make it 9-0. Kent safely down to second. Kemp scores. Hasbrook scores on the Casey's Express single by Vanderschaff. And Stover takes down low with ball 1. The Beavers need one more run this inning here, Sam.
Yeah.
To get it to double digits. And Stover fouls off that pitch down the first base side. Did that get into bleacher music?
Oh, yeah. We got bleacher music, Dewey.
All right.
First time today, and that is odd here at the Lou Hanna Complex because we get a lot of bleacher music normally.
Stover comes up empty on that swing in the hole now, 1-2. It just goes to show you how well the varsity team did. They put the balls in play. They weren't fouling them off into the bleachers. They were putting them out into the field of play. Stover hits this back to the pitcher. She'll turn and fire at the first, and there's your first out of the inning. A 1-3 put out, and the 10th run over to third base, and the 11th run over to second. But you get your first out of the inning here, Sam.
Yeah, so the Braves do have their first out, which does feel pretty important, but now, I don't feel like Corey's mad about that out at all as they advance, the base runners who could, essentially finish the game.
Well, as you would say, that was a productive at-bat there by Stover. Advanced both the runners. As Gantz puts this down the left field line, over to left field, it's going to roll all the way to the fence. And she's going to get into second, and she's not going to stop there. She's going to head over to third. She gets a stand-up, Peace Be at the Hive triple once more for Gantz. That's back-to-back at-bats for Gantz, and they're both Peace Be at the Hive triples.
Yeah, and huge at that. I mean, she's brought in multiple runners now. Definitely has a huge hand in this lead. So now it goes to 11-0.
And
Beavers.
Just one out in the inning.
Yeah.
As Hodak steps up to the plate, looks at the first pitch, and it's a strike. So she's in the hole 0-1.
I mean, maybe it's worth mentioning, but if the Beavers did get to 15, I think that's ball game, right?
You are right. Hodak watches the second pitch go by. It's a tick high, so that evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hodak, the number 9 hitter. Bounced in there. Gets by the catcher. Runner stays at third.
Charlie said, "No, thank you. I'm good. I still want to catch my breath a little bit." That's all right. You're good.
2-1 on the batter, Hodak. As Reichert will wind and fire. And this is belted towards third, caught by the shortstop. She can't handle it. And it'll be another Casey's Express single. RBI single for Hodak. Make it 12-0.
Yeah, and it's just too dangerous getting these Beaver runners on the base pads, and they've done really well. I believe that they are officially in the double digits as far as hits goes through four innings. So very productive at bats.
They're sitting right at 10. Make it 11. As Baker puts it all the way, it's going to roll all the way to the fence. Baker around to second. And it gets away. She's going to run over to third. Another Piece B at the Hive triple for the Beavers in this inning. And that will score Hodak from first. Oh. Dine coming to the plate. She would be the 15th run if she can score. Swings through it for strike one. And that's all the way through the lineup in this inning, Sam.
Yeah, I mean they've been hitting the ball well in this inning, and Chantel Dine, she is dangerous for sure.
Trying to bunt. Unable to get the Bracken Funeral Home bunt down, and she's in the hole now, 0-2. Just the one out. So Beavers doing all this with just one out on the board here. And Dine stays alive by putting that ball into foul territory. Count still 0-2 with the UTEC body shop foul ball. Beavers trying to end it here now.
Yeah, as Dine would be the go-ahead runner to win the game.
It's going to be caught by the shortstop. Nice play there, and that's the second out.
Yeah, great grab there by the shortstop.
Reichert.
Another Riker.
I believe that is number 4.
It's number 13, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was another Riker.
Oh, Fishbein? They must have switched people around on me, because Reichert was originally there to start the game, so I did not notice, but that was Fishbein with a nice catch. And it's back to Hasbrook for the second time in this inning.
I believe the count is now 2-0.
And she'll fight it to the shortstop, and she's not able to make a throw. Run will score on the infield hit. Another Casey's Express base hit for Hasbrook. And she is the 15th run. As run 14 scores, and Baker coming in from third. And that'll bring Kemp to the plate. And it's hit right back to the pitcher, and she's not able to recover. Safe, and Hasbrook all the way over to third. Just won't quit.
Yeah, not at all, Dewey. Not at all. So, which one happens first? The 3 outs, or is it the game-winning run that's at third?
Well, here comes Lily Kent to the plate. She reached on a fielder's choice her last time up, as Hasbrook got stuck in a pickle on third, and she lays off the high heat for ball 1. And Kemp going to scamper sachet down to second. There you go, Sam. I got it in again.
Yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate that you changed scamper to sachet.
Kent fouls off that second pitch. UTEC's body shop foul ball. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The game-ending run is sitting at third base. And the Beavers' bats really have come to alive in this 4th inning, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. Aggressive base running. and just strong offense. As that gets by, and here comes Hasbrook, and that is 15 runs. So no need to finish the at-bat. That will do it for the JV game. 15-0. JV's put it to them here in JV action, and they will line it up. And welcome back, Scott, as we wrap things up here in JV action.
Well, the Beavers victorious tonight. A 10-run win over varsity, a 15-run win over JV, and coming back off of a pretty dreadful game at Northwestern. It's got to feel good to get back on the winning side of things as always, and they can wrap it up, call it a weekend. And with that, we'll wrap it up as well as we head into Easter weekend. Want to wish everybody out there a very happy Easter. Hopefully we see you around on Sunday for Easter church service. If you're out and about, say hello. And with that, our next broadcast will be on Monday night. We got a 2-pack for you. Beavers baseball welcoming in the Eisenhower Knights, game that was rescheduled from Wednesday. And then right here at the Lou Hanna Athletic Complex, it'll be Corry Beavers softball as they welcome in the Union City Bears. That game starting at 4 o'clock for varsity, JV to follow. So until then, for Mr. Dewey Hurd, Mr. Sam Fisher, Mr. Marshall Morris, my name is Scott Lockwood for Deej Experience LLC. We'll see you next week right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream. God bless you all. Happy Easter. We'll see you on Monday for baseball and softball action right here on the Deej Experience Sports Stream.